All right, so I wanted to talk about all this Black Lives Matters stuff because it's really important, especially like don't get sucked into foolishness. All lives matter. Hashtag all lives matter. Hashtag humanity matters. Saying Black Lives Matters or White Life Matters or Blue Life Matters, this is a divide and conquer tactic to raise up one group within the civilization again over others and to cause civil disobedience and strife so that they can impose more stricter lockdowns and other things. They want you to act up so that they can come in and impose more fucking control over you, get you to act stupid so that they can then try to shut you down. The very people pushing Black Lives Matters are the white power groups, trying to get you to go off the hinges, to go off the handle so that they can go nuts. All lives matter. All humans matter. Humanity matters. Hashtag humanity matters. Hashtag all life matters. Why would you let yourself get cranked up by special interest groups to try to destroy the very thing that you're trying to put into place? Special interest groups always hijack every movement and try to use it for their own end game. White people get their fucking heads caved in by police officers every day too. Just like black people do. If you think that they're not beating anyone, these people don't hate black or white or Asian. They hate a belief system. They hate what you stand for when you have honor and integrity. These are people who are shill scumbags, pedophiles that want to rape your children. You're giving fucking the scum of the earth control when you buy into something like that. All lives matter. Not just fucking... black lives or this and that. This is a divide and conquer tactic. United we stand, divided we fall. The moment you play along with something like that, you're playing into special interest ideals, foolishness, that are being fueled by the very people that want to get stricter law. They're not going to get them. God's not going to allow it. God's fucking been standing the line all along in keeping things safe and secure and making sure that we don't have to have our civil liberties and rights violated. These people are on the run. They're scared. They're afraid of the very thing that they claim protection by. These police officers who violate rights and shoot people, their badges tested every day they go on the streets and they make a decision that's not in line to their oath to the Constitution. They're no longer police officers. God is who invented police and gave them permission to maintain security as long as they upheld the Constitution. Their protections ceased to exist the moment they crossed the line and became a criminal. That uniform doesn't guarantee you any protections under law. Citizens' arrests exist. A citizen can go arrest a cop right now. You can go to the police station and demand a police officer put in custody and fill out the paperwork to place that person under citizen arrest, and a judge will have to release him. The sergeant will have to take the officer into custody. That's not allowable. You have the right to arrest them. And the moment you declare it and say you want the paperwork and you're going to file the charges, they have to arrest him. You have that authority under the Constitution. That uniform doesn't make them all high and mighty gods. They're here in case your house gets robbed or a car accident happens to come and help you, assist you, not try to take your information and 99 you through their computer. That's a lie, a thing that was fucking revoked. Today I had an officer come to my bus saying that he received a call and a complaint. Well, I'm going to go and query the police report and see if there was really a call to the South Kingston Police Department. I hired an attorney for gang stalking. And I'm calling the Rhode Island Bar Association today. So when they query that police department and there's no documented call to dispatch, because that's all paperwork that's logged to protect private citizens against harassment, and there's no report actually filed, we'll see how cute it is. He just happened to be bald, and I just happened to infiltrate white power groups, so I think it was somebody who thinks that they can pull you and push you around and that people aren't going to pay attention, that I don't know the laws that I created. I preyed on your ignorance. You think you're preying on mine. The hoodwink and the cable tow was put on day one. You think you're going to violate the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and all the innumerable protections? And the best part is, it's not even just the American law. International law. The Geneva Convention. Informed consent. Just Kogan, preemptory norm of general international law, supersedes American law for human rights. Human rights are governed internationally. It's not made by the president or the Congress. It's made at the international level, in the international community. Your ignorance of the very law you espouse is why this is going on right now. The profiling, the dragnet, the cleaning up. Furthermore, all lives matter. Hashtag all lives matter. Hashtag humanity matters. Hashtag united we stand. The moment we allow ourselves to be swayed by special interests, ideals, and idealisms, we fall prey. We fall victim to a divide and conquer tactic. And we become fragmented, isolated, and are able to be attacked. The cutest thing that these gang stalkers use is the 5 approaches to a military interrogation. There's 5 primary and 7 secondary. All they use is entice. We're going to give you a black card. We're going to give you a credit card. We're going to do this. We're going to give you that. You're not going to give me shit, you stupid motherfucker. Who the fuck are you? You're fucking talking to me like some fucking retard. And if they're not using entice, they use a scatter tactic. Oh, your girlfriend, oh, your mother and father, your brother. Because they want to divide you from them. They know that you might tell what they're doing to you. That you'll expose the fucking scumbaggery that's going on. So they want to draw your network away from you, your family, your friends. They want you to think they're working for them. That they have something to do with it. That they're a part of the whole... These are fucking losers. Nobody wants to be their friend. Their own co-workers hate them. They try to blackmail everybody they work with. The amount of blackmail going on with these offices is off the fucking charts. Off the charts. They're all people who have been blackmailed. They're dumb enough to go to strip clubs. They're dumb enough to cheat on their wife. They're dumb enough to do things that conflicted them. And how do they know they're not being tested by God himself? Maybe if you got blackmailed, you were supposed to tell the truth. If you have a good enough relationship with your wife and you say, you know, I went to the strip club and I got really drunk and I made a mistake, but I love you. Maybe you wouldn't become a compromised shill piece of shit. Maybe I was the one testing you all along, proving how weak you are. That you would forsake the thing you claim you stand for, and you don't deserve a pension. Why should I pay you the rest of your life when you violated your oath? You're not a cop. You're just a criminal wearing a fucking uniform. You don't have any protections. God gave police the authority to do what they do, and I've already revoked it. Police officers, from the point that I told them a few years ago, you can respond to calls for help and aid and assistance. That's what you were created to do. You get a call to your station for help, you go and you help. You're a civil servant. Hence the word servant. Not lord, not boss, servant. How may I assist you? How may I help you? Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. How can I assist you? You took oaths to protect people, to help people, not to violate people's rights and do inhumane things. The worst part is the ones that fell for MK Ultra and all this bullshit. That was the biggest laughing stock of the CIA. Some idiot went out on their own, did a bunch of crap at Columbia University. When the bosses found out, they called him in and were like, whoa, what the fuck is going on over here? We're getting all kinds of reports about nonsense going on. The guy was fired on the spot. The whole classification system at the CIA was shooken up. I almost closed the fucking agency. Defunded it completely. From that day forward, everything had to be declared to X1. You'll see on classified documents, it says DECL, X, the number 1. That means when I go to sleep at night, I gotta go through piles of paperwork and make sure every operation is within the laws of free will in this dimension that we live in. And not even just this country, that's the whole world. After that, every agency now has to file DECLX1. This is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen in history. Using things that never existed. The only thing that came out of those studies at Columbia University was showing weak people. The ones that were weak, out of fear of being tortured and retribution, just went along and did whatever they were told because they were afraid. They were cowards. Whipping boys that couldn't take it. It's a joke. These people run around like they're in control. It's like, you're not in control of shit. You're a sucker. You took and did the most inhumane things. That's going to cost you every lifetime, bro. Every fucking lifetime. You, at the beginning of every life you've lived in the fourth world, you signed a contract, a terms of service agreement saying that your currency from that life, from the lifetime you were about to live and all the previous ones, was stored in trust accounts. You had just created your body. You create your body. I gave you the template of what a human is. You design it, what it looks like, where you want to spend your money. You design what you look like. You paid for that. Don't blame me if you did something to yourself because you only had enough points, or you set yourself a challenge. A lot of you set yourself challenges in life to see if you can still get to where you're going and accomplish what you came here to do. Back to what I was saying, though. At the beginning on that terms of service, you knew that one of the lifetimes we would transfer into the fifth world in that you would have to fucking believe in your trust accounts. It's almost like getting people to say they believe in a credit card is Jesus bringing forth the word through them that they don't believe in their trust accounts. Imagine that. How much that would suck for you finding that out. It's a lot of money on the table. I mean, shit. 10,000 years of lives. Figure, what's that? 10 every 1,000 years. 100 lives. And life was going on longer than that. I'm just giving you that as a general basis. 100 lifetimes of designs, ideas. You came up with the wheel one lifetime. Shit, you're going to give up the wheel on some sucker shit? Whole point of in God we trust on the money is so that you trust in God. You believe in God and what he says. If he tells you something that makes sense. The worst part about what's going on is I wasn't career-minded in this lifetime. I'm God. My goal was to reach enlightenment, samadhi, silence of the mind. I reached that by 23 by following the Order Out of Chaos plan. Order Out of Chaos in its truest definition means taking the road least traveled. Doing all the things that everyone else is afraid to do. That everyone else says don't do. Taking the hardest possible path and overcoming. And eventually you gain so much experience you hit samadhi. My lifetime's always so evolved anyway. It didn't take me much. By 23 I had samadhi. So then I just kicked back and relaxed. And waited till this time on earth as we were going into the fifth world. I don't have any career aspirations. Yeah, I'm X. If I would have spoke up and started flowing 20 years ago, they would have knew exactly who I was. And I would have fucking been put right into... I was comfortable. I was waiting. It's my job to be the signpost as we hit milestones on the way to 2021 to make sure you know what's really going on and not let astray so that less people get hurt. There's no victory when some of you burn. Do you think it's going to fucking give me some pleasure? You think I'm as sick as you are? You think I'm going to get pleasure watching you burn? I don't care. You don't mean nothing to me. I don't fucking care about you like that. I care about humanity. About my oath is to Earth, the protection of this planet. Without Earth, there's nothing. This is the living library, man. My oath's to this. To Earth, to protect her first and foremost, then humanity. Then my family. Fucking, when you think I'm going to gain some pleasure watching you burn, I'm going to be disappointed in you. The creation, what the fuck is wrong with you? You think that's going to make me feel better about myself? I'm not sick like you. It's stupid. Then to think like I'm going to do anything other than go travel and go back to being in samadhi, I've got 20 years to make up for. I'm not worried about running around. I don't want no music industry females near me. You're not going to strong on me or try to honeypot me into making fucking music. The day the music died, I was singing Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Wake the fuck up. Every second you took from me, I'm going to take back. I reached enlightenment. It's the most blissful, euphoric feeling there is. It's where you're all headed. That make it through the fucking fire, man. It's the fires of enlightenment. You idiot Christians and Catholics have turned into some fucking shit show. Where you want to go to hell. Hell means Helios, the sun, the energy coming from the sun. Why do you take everyone else's word for everything? Do homework. It's all out there in front of your eyes. Go back to the Greek, study other pantheons, study other understandings, and then come to a collective understanding. All you have power over here is your personal individuation of experiential experience, mate. You can pick if you live in a house or a bus, a big house, a mansion, or a fucking tiny home. How you raise your family, what you teach your kids. Life was created already. This world was created already. Even God's not fucking with it. It's set to run from a period to another period. And that other period is right there. By December, this is over with. This isn't a fucking a game. This is the real world, the seventh dimension. Sven. When you figure that out, like, you're tricking yourselves out of the greatest gift of all, life. Just because you're a glass half empty person and misery loves company, you're out of your fucking mind. You actually think I'm going to get some sadistic pleasure watching you burn because of what you've done. You're just an unconscious shill who's lashing out at everybody because of your inferiority complex. You're making a deranged statement to the world of how inferior you feel to me. How inferior you feel to my creation. You're making a public statement, a declaration of how small you are. You've traded in everything. You people that go around, change the things you look. If you change the things you're looking at, the things you're looking at changes. You don't have to be miserable. You're the one calling everything bad, horrible, not good. I don't call anything that. I do my exercise. I love it. I'm happy. Makes me feel good. You're the one who labels it bad. The people who dread going to the gym, working out's a misery for you. Because you sit there and dread it. You're afraid of it. You don't want to do it. You're scared of it. It makes you fucking scared. You fear going there. You don't look for. I look forward to getting up and working out, man. That's my body. Fucking taking care of this vessel that I created for myself. Keep thinking you can make people believe this, or you can get a bunch of people together and that their collective power together is going to change something, bro. The world is unfolding exactly the way it was designed to. The Shakespearean theme on the whole world is a stage is because it was already created. And the grand mosaic is just unfolding naturally. And we're the silent observer to it. You're a silent observer because you can't do nothing to that mosaic. All you can affect changing is your personal life. Stop lying to yourselves. Take power over what you have, which is your fucking life. Stop trying to tell everyone else what to think about people, how to fucking judge people like you do, how to act like you do. No one cares how you act. I don't even, think I'm earning your respect? I don't respect you. I don't even know you. We could go to war together and you could get your face blown off in the first 5 seconds. You don't have the fucking XP to even talk to me. Yet alone to think you can come up to me and say something. Do you go up to Howard Stern or whoever else, just act like you know them? Even if you're a fucking celebrity. Like, who are you? I don't know you like that. Any of you. They say at the end times, God will say over and over again to people who come before him, who are you? I don't know you. Leave my presence. You're assuming that I should respect you or I should earn your respect. I don't even fucking know you, bro. Let alone fucking, I'm living my life. I'm taking control over what I've always had control over, which is myself. Doing what I want to do. I do so much stuff on the other side for all of you music, movies, entertainment, businesses. This was my relaxation space. My mission in life was accomplished by 23, which was to reach Samadhi. So that when we went through these trying times together, I could be a voice of reasoning for all of you. A voice of stillness in the storm, so that you could remain like solidified and strengthened and not fall for divide and conquer bullshit by all the unconscious people who are lashing out. Forgive them not, for they know not what they do means these people are fucking morons. They're fucking idiots. Don't even pay attention to them. They're fucking scumbags. They have no clue what they're doing. They're just sitting there lashing out like retards. Idiots. You think they fucking actually are conscious? These people are morons. They didn't reach Samadhi. They're gonna get fucking system banned over what they're doing. When the truth is brought forth and you choose the illusion, you're doing nothing but fucking yourself over. Truth automatically dissolves illusion. Illusion ceases to exist. So when you stay fucking wrapped in it, you're not wrapped in that lie you think you believe in, spookism, Santa Claus worship, Satanism, Santa Claus worship, that's what it is. He's making a list, he's checking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. What's he bring the bad little boys and girls? Cole, what do you think that means? It means that list, if you got put on a bad list, bro, because you're lashing out and violating people's free will, which you signed a terms of service agreement, an end user agreement when you chose to be incarnate here, you're gonna fucking burn, dummy. Because when I told you the truth, you didn't trust in God. You didn't believe the fucking word. The fucking son of God garbage is nothing more than a reference to Helios or the hell that you think you're gonna get to go to and have a party. There's no party to be had, bro. Hell is burning. Helios sending in the radiation that makes you self-combust. And as soon as your physical body burns, and it'll probably feel like 1 billion years of torment while you're burning, but it'll be however long it is here on Earth for your body to go up. 5 minutes maybe 10. But it'll feel like a lifetime, because that fire is emblematic of every pain that's ever been felt since the start of the fourth world. Picture all the shit that's been done by unconscious humans to other humans to hurt them. You're going to feel all of that all at once. Why would you choose that? What kind of retard are you? My path isn't suffering. I avoid suffering at all. Come in my bus. Take a look. I live in the motherfucking lap of motherfucking luxury. I sit with my feet up with fucking $10,000 fucking Cambridge Soundwork surround sound systems in a 6-foot by 4-foot 1080p movie theater with every channel cable, every video game system made. Anything I've ever wanted in life, I have it instantly, bro. I'm God. What's wrong with you? Suffering and pain aren't my path, bro. There's no such thing, first of all, as pain. I don't label things as painful. There's things in life that are more challenging than other things, but there's just a challenge. And I accept them things head on, man. In life, when you try something hard, it's just a challenge to you. It's something that fucking you have to overcome. Like if I have to do work on my bus or build the walls, I get it done. I don't sit there and take 50 breaks while I'm doing it. I go from start to finish, get it over with, and then put my feet up. I like my feet up. I love to sit back and relax. Because on the other side, bro, in the other life, I don't get 5 seconds to myself once a year. I go from one place to the next place. I'm a fucking rocket scientist, buddy. SpaceX. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Entertainment? The entertainment industry for me, on that side, is when I get done doing shit like at Microsoft with Xbox, or at SpaceX, or at fucking Cummins, X-Series engines. And most people go to the strip club, or the club, or go get drunk. I go to the fucking music studio and lay down tracks. I don't go to nightclubs, bro. I don't go party. This place has always been where I got my fucking R&R, bro. My rest and relaxation period is here. It's always been. You're not taking that from me. We go into the fifth world. This is my chill space, bro. I'm going to tour the world. I'm a trillionaire. I'm going to see everything there is to see on this planet. I created it. I don't care about the gay man-made shit. Las Vegas, I will never probably even go there. That's not something that interests me. I don't gamble. I don't like gambling. I won't just give my money away. Even as a trillionaire, I will not put a penny on one of them games. I need something. When I give my money up, I need something in return. I have to see what I'm getting. I have to know I'm getting something worth my money, worth my time, worth my effort. When I tour this country, there's not a city on the tour. I want to see the mountains, the canyons, the rivers, the ponds, the streams, the beautiful fucking creation that Earth has to offer. And the best part is God made all that shit free. These people trying to bully you out of parking somewhere, tell them to go fuck themselves. I created those places as free entertainment. A fucking calming force within the fucking storm. These people don't have authority over you. Nobody does. It's just like them acting like they can kill you. No one can kill you. That's an illusion. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. These people are fearmongers. They're trying to cause as much chaos. They fell for the wrong teaching of order out of chaos. Order out of chaos means taking the road least traveled. The road nobody else will go down that they're afraid of. Because you're going to get faced with challenges that way that'll make you rise to the best enlightenment state that you'll ever experience. And you're supposed to do it from birth, from a kid. Take the toughest road.